Alongside Invictus, we were given a flight school, a series of combat training missions. So I checked it out, and it's good. It's great even. But not without the usual Star Citizen stuff we all know and love. The silver lining is we can get Merc Guild scripts, which can be traded for Wicklow favor, and more importantly, that can be traded for goodies like ships, and Wicklow has a new selection of ships to give away. Ships such as the Starlancer Max, the Saber Firebird and Peregrine, or however it's pronounced, the Zeus ES and CL, the Intrepid, and all of those are equipped with top grade components. So, two birds, one stone, I suppose. The first mission is pretty mundane, as expected. It should be. You could roll out with the weakest ship imaginable and be fine. It's just to get your feet wet with maneuvering and landing your shots. Perfect. The next mission is tackling multiple targets. The flight pathing and offensive maneuvering from the NPCs is slightly cranked up. All this is to be expected. So far, so good. Scenario 3 is for multiple targets and prioritizing those targets. So you have little dogfighters that you need to take out before you take out the big boy ship. All pretty standard and expected. AI is cranked up a little more once you get to this one. Now on to Scenario 4. And this is when the smooth sailing starts to have jitters. This one's supposed to focus on pinging ships that you can't necessarily see, but you know are there. It just kind of feels like Scenario 3 with an extra step of pressing tab to ping whatever's nearby. Kinda disappointing to be honest, but effective, I suppose. I mean, maybe it's because I'm used to it, but I don't know. Pretty underwhelming. Scenario 5, though, it's supposed to be about missiles and countermeasures, allegedly. I feel like if you have a mission focused on that, program the ships to prioritize using missiles, because this mission did absolutely nothing for me in the aspect of training. I didn't fire a single countermeasure to negate any missiles that it told me of. There was one that landed that it didn't warn me about. It didn't notify me a missile was coming at me at all. What the hell was that? I'm waiting for missiles. Thought this was meant for countermeasures and stuff. And it's not doing what it's supposed to. It's a little disappointing. I'll just chalk that up to the server being kinda smooth-brained at the moment, even though we were getting like 25 FPS on the server. But I digress. Well, that did not train me at all for countermeasures, but we finished it. I mean, hell, Scenario 6 did a better job of focusing on the aspect of missiles and countermeasures. 3 ships. Oh. Now they're using missiles. I'm so glad the previous mission prepared me for that. Some jousty boys, too. It's annoying. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, fuck me. God damn. Whatever's here melted my ass. Jesus, dude, this is it's missile spammy as fuck. I will say, by this time, the AI feel mostly fully unleashed. Great flight pathing, great combat engagement, and ships filling their roles. Okay, alright. I'd pull out again. Jeez, man. A lot more difficult. At least there's actual strategy to this shit now. This all falls apart, though. The moment you get into an area with any sort of inanimate obstacles, you can just hang out in the asteroid base, and the NPCs will just kind of take care of themselves. If you're not great at combat and being able to just...
Take a deep breath, Rook. You pulled it off. Another lesson learned. Hit the showers. Celebrate. And I'll see you when you're ready for the next one.
That was so hard. It blew itself up. I think that's their next step to fixing these. Make them be more spatially aware. Because there is terrain here that they can glide into. Not saying you should do that, because it kind of defeats the purpose of combat training. But in the aspect of farming scripts, you do what you gotta do. I know I will be. I haven't done any missions over by Crusader or Microtech, but judging by what was available at Hurston and ArcCorp, I'd recommend just doing the combat missions over at ArcCorp. This asteroid base is so fun. Please put a quantum marker here, if you can, after the Invictus event, because I want to just hang out over there and do a bunch of flight maneuvering. Now on to Scenario 7, and this is when you start taking on a Corvette. And you have to fight a hammerhead along with a couple of dogfighters. That should be pretty challenging, right? Wrong. Go to the asteroid base, and inevitably, the hammerhead just took itself out. Did the hammerhead off itself? I think it did. I think the hammerhead crashed. That's hilarious if that's the case. Fine. What? So the hammerhead did blow itself up. Such good training. This scenario is not intended to go in as solo, but, you know, I don't have friends, so I just do things by myself anyway. You could take it down with an Ares, if you have the patience, or even an Eclipse. Because the AI is so dumb, the little shitter dogfighters will take themselves out, and then you could just bombard the hammerhead with torpedoes or something. Last, but absolutely not least, Scenario 8. This one is very difficult. You have 2 Corsairs, 2 dogfighters, and a whole-ass Polaris. No matter how many times I ask in global chat if anyone wants to group up to get this completed, I get no takers, no one bites, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Probably one of the most antisocial MMOs I have ever played, but I digress. I went ahead and tried it on my own anyway. That's pretty easy finding a dogfighter right off the bat. And they just blew themselves up. Alright. There's the Polaris. There's the Corsair. There should be 2 of them, yep. And then another dogfighter making its way. I'm gonna just see how many of them will just blow themselves up by me sitting in here. Game's great when it's intact, but their NPCs still can't figure out how to maneuver the terrain that's just built into the game. Oh yeah, shoot a missile, see how that goes. The fuck? Got some smooth-brained NPCs, that's for sure. Oh, we got collision on that Corsair. Wait, you're attacking the Polaris in a buck? Well, it's the Scenario 8 for the flight school, but yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you can kind of call it attacking. I am just waiting for the Corsairs to blow themselves up, to be honest. That Corsair is just chilling. That one's got a brain. This one, not so much. It's trying to fly towards me, and it's just driving into a wall. You don't see this going well? What? Oh, fuck. Just, cruise on over here. What could go wrong? What do you mean? It'll be fine. Come on, crash into something, guys. Oh, there goes the Corsair. Actually, you know what? The Polaris is on the other side. Let's go pay the Corsair a visit. Fuck me. I don't want to get hit by that. It's got big guns on the nose. I don't want to get lit up by that. Easy peasy. Now the hard part. Taking out the big boy. Oh, fuck me. That was a lot of gunfire coming at me. Okay. I think now is a good time. Pull in. I was very wrong. Oh, wow. You see nothing. This is gonna be so fucking difficult, dude. Now, the one thing I still don't like. It is clearly not engaged with any ship, right? But it's flight pathing, it's... What? Oh no! 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 No way! Oh, I had no idea it would detect me. Oh. Oh, that changes everything. Oh, shit. There's no way. There is no way I'm going to be able to do this. No boardy maneuvers to be had here. That Polaris has fly swatters. That said, if you want to group up and do some space combat, join the Discord, join me live, what have you. I need more Star Citizens to go take on the verse with. On that terrible disappointment, I'll see you guys next week or when I'm live.